That's right. More Tales of Graces as Richard flips his hair because it's so beautiful and luscious.
You're damn right.
Going to Grailside, we're about to meet, I think, Richard's uncle or something like that. If I remember correctly from the last episode we left off on. But we'll find out right now.
Richard was not in a good place last time we saw him. He was like, no!
Yeah, he's always having a bad time right now, as you can tell. His emo attire.
Emo attire. He's Prince Richard!
Please forgive me, Your Highness. We shall inform the Duke of your arrival
Also,
at
we get to
once.
meet the Duke then? Yeah, okay.
Which I'm pretty sure is like his uncle or something.
Richard's a prince? That's
Is that Butler still alive?
if Richard
Or that
Yeah,
guy?
of course, yeah.
Okay. Oh, he's an old guy. Yeah.
Why, you think he aged so much in the past, like,
I don't know.
80 days we played this?
I don't know what I am now.
Come on, man. You know people don't age in video games.
Yeah, but these guys
Apologize
did.
for making you wait.
They went from children to adults.
Well, yeah, just these guys. Everybody else, not so much.
Everyone's still the same.
He is, Your Highness.
He is.
Let's find Duke Dallin and see if he can shed some light on our current situation.
Sure.
So last episode was very action-y. I feel like this episode's a lot of going to be cutscenes.
Yeah,
So-
probably a lot of talking, I imagine. That's
We'll
just
see.
that's how the game goes.
But yeah, that's how RPGs are.
Ooh. Steel Saber. Nothing crazy. Everybody's already got mostly everything.
Steel Guard's pretty good. Defense from 64 to 81.
It's alright. Most of the times in these games, it's when you get to a new place, it's best not to buy anything right away because you pretty much end up finding most of that shit
Really?
like within the next dungeon, pretty much. And then when you find it, you're like, "Fuck! Why did I buy that?"
You discover.
Bells of
I
Glory.
think there's a bell in the top of that tower, but I can't.
Well, that's like when I was playing Dragon's Dogma. I bought a new weapon in the new town that I went to,
Right.
and then I found it in a chest like 10 minutes later.
That's exactly what happens every
So-
time. Every time.
but I can't figure
That's why I never buy. I hardly ever in any of these games I play is buy equipment at like any store that you get to or new town or anything like that. Just because you usually find that either exact weapon or something slightly better in the next dungeon, the next area.
I'm a sucker for always upgrading.
Yeah.
immediately. So
Ah, I
that's
just
me.
can't
I'm
do it.
I'm a sucker.
You are
Yeah.
a sucker. We know. We know. You don't gotta
Jeez.
tell us. I know
Is this
already.
a secret you're supposed to go? Is that a shortcut? Or
No, well, I guess so, but not really so much. I just went in a circle. I just wanted to get that little skit for the bells.
nice.
You know.
Have you ever tried to do a run where you got every skit?
Not in this game, no. In some of the other games, yes.
Really?
Yes.
Because that's really hard to do.
In my favorite Tales game, which is Tales of Destiny, Director's Cut for the PS2.
Dallin,
Yes, I did get every single thing in that game.
That's insane.
Took me like 140 hours or something like that.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Well,
Multiple
I love that
playthroughs
game, so.
or one playthrough?
Multiple playthroughs. Game's long, though. All these games are long. Tales games are long.
That's good, though.
Yeah, I love playing them. I don't know. They have a
just
special place in my heart.
I'm still just shocked that there's zero Tales info when the Switch 2 was announced. Like,
Well, that's what everybody was saying.
they really missed an opportunity. Like, even like a Tales collection. Like, how
They'll
stupid.
never do it.
You don't think they'll ever
Nah,
do it?
people have been begging. Well, okay, so the problem for me with the Tales collection is it would be a collection of shitty games that I don't care for. Like,
oh, so it'd be like Xillia 1, 2.
exactly,
like,
it'd be
all
the
that.
Zillias, Berseria, Zestiria, you know, just all the games I did not enjoy as Tales games. I feel like, I guess I'm a Tales snob, sort of.
Listen, you could be a snob in a game.
The older games, the older titles, are just so vastly superior to the later titles. I think Grace's F is probably the last good Tales game that I actually enjoyed, and I think is worthy of the title itself. Zillia, I feel like the Zillias are like Final Fantasy 13, you know? It's like when they finally moved to different
Jeez.
paths of the game, and it just sucks. I just don't think they're good games. I don't think they're fun. I hate all the characters.
You always got to throw in shitting on 13. I see. How
I know.
it is.
Oh, yes, of course.
How dare
Just because
you.
it's just it's a
How
bad game.
dare
It's a
you.
bad game.
I hope they come out with that
They probably will, man. They probably will.
collection 1, 2, and 3. Because then I can finally play part 3.
Oh, that's
I only
right.
played
Lightning
part 1 and part
Returns or
2,
whatever.
yeah.
This has allowed the Creus minds near launch to come
I just, you know what? It really is. Lightning is such a lame character. She's such a knockoff of Cloud that it's just like, why did you make this?
It does indeed.
So that's why I don't really like those games. Just barely any innovation. They were just like, you know what would be cool if Cloud was female? Here we go. And that's just what they did. I mean, for God's sakes, her name's literally Lightning. Come on.
Lightning Cloud.
Exactly.
I never thought of that. That's funny.
It's stupid. But that's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. I don't expect anybody to agree with it. I'm not, speaking in absolutes or anything like that.
No, this is the whole point of the show. Is
game.
that like we're open to discussion. You know what I mean?
Of course. Absolutely.
I want everyone who listens to just be open-minded. You don't have to agree with what we say, and you can agree with what we say, but don't take anything we say to heart. Just have your own opinions and tell us what you think, and we'll tell you what we think. We try to interact with everyone. So
that's some of my biggest gripes with the video game world is a lot of people will listen to like reviews from other people and then just form their opinions based on not really what the review person says, but the score that they give it. Once they see the score, it's like everything else in that video just goes right out the window.
That number just like triggers them to be like, okay,
I hate
this
it.
has got to be
I
bad.
hate it so much. If you base your opinion based on somebody putting a scale to a game and being like, this game is a 9, and now all of a sudden you believe that game is a 9 just because someone else said it, I just, form your own opinion. All because somebody liked that game doesn't mean you're going to like it. Based on whatever merits they give in the video. Because there's plenty of games like, okay, so a perfect example would be, something like The Last of Us, which Peter and I share the same
my God.
opinion, where honestly, I don't think the game's very good.
Ryan was like tearing my ass up.
Yeah, he was upset with that. But
So-
I gotta agree with you, man. I don't think The Last of Us is a very entertaining game. I don't think it's good. I tried to play it, and the funniest part is I watched my cousin play it for the first time ever. I didn't know what it was. And like the beginning scene, I'm not going to spoil it, obviously, but I called it.
That's a lot of spoilers. Although the game's been out, it's
been out for a while.
There's
now.
$100 remaster collection on Sony right now.
Of course
go
there
fuck
is.
yourself.
Of course there is. That game doesn't need a remaster. Just leave it alone. But that's just my opinion. But the game was supposed to be so heavy in the story department, so creative, all this, and it's like, dude, I called that cutscene in the beginning of the game before it happened. I was like, I know this is gonna happen, and then it unfolded in front of my eyes, and from that point, I was just like, I don't even care about the rest of this. It's so generic, it's so this, it's so that, and that's just, I'm just not into that type of game anyway. So it's just, I don't think it deserves that kind of score. And I can completely refute the points that somebody would make for it. But hey, people give that game a 10, they give it a 9, but all because they say it doesn't mean it's true. Just like what I'm saying, you could totally go and be like, no, that game's a masterpiece because of this, and that. And that's totally fine, but not everybody's going to agree with it. But
and that's where I come in. I never said it was a bad game. I just said the game was like, it was a game.
Yeah,
I
okay.
appreciated its graphics. I appreciated its story. The combat was a little, you're literally just running away from,
And we will.
it's just, again, you could have multiple playstyles, but that, the game is meant for you to play, be stealthy, shift, throw brick, do this. You could do your own playstyles, but that's how it's meant to be played. You know what I mean? Let's be real.
it's like a stealthy horror shooter, story-driven game, or whatever it might be. I'm sure I'm lacking good terminology for it right now, but that's because I legitimately just do not care about that game. But that leads into it as, base it off of your own opinion.
Yeah.
All because somebody on the internet gives it praise and says it's a masterpiece, or it's a 10 out of 10 experience, doesn't make it true.
It's kind of like Uncharted with me. I missed out on Uncharted on like 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Right.
And I think I started out with Uncharted 2.
Okay.
And the game was okay. It wasn't like crazy good. Again, it was. I appreciate it for what it is, but I was not like thoroughly impressed by it. I don't know. But have you played any of the Uncharted games or like?
It's just not my type of game.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just not my type of game.
I wasn't like. I wasn't blown away by it.
No.
And that, that also, dips into like how I feel about games is that like I feel sometimes I have a little bit of a niche where like I play certain games and like not many people really know about them. And like anytime I play a game, you're like, oh, you're playing that? Like, what the hell is that? Like,
The only game I say that about is Yakuza.
well, I mean, you said that like when I was playing Indica or like when I was when I was
Those
playing
games,
Bugsnax.
genuinely, I just never heard of.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
Never
like,
heard of
it's-
Indica. Bugsnax I heard of, but not something I'm inherently interested in.
Exactly. So like, I feel like I have a little bit of a niche where like it's unheard of to play those types of games, but I still want to give them a chance. So
No shame in that.
like you probably, I mean, maybe you've heard of it, but when I got House Flipper 2, there was a deal, and I grabbed a game that I've been wanting to grab. That's Crew. I think it's like Chris Angel or something. Not Chris Angel.
Chris Angel?
Chris Core.
Magician?
Christ Core or something like that.
Crisis
Um,
Core?
Not Crisis Core, but it was a game that I had my eye on for a while, and I wanted to grab it. It was like $10,
I hadn't forgotten the first
and
Come on, let's just
oh,
go.
it's
No need to get sulky now.
I wanted to. Oh fuck! I can't believe the name is escaping me now.
Yeah, right. What a fan you are.
No, Chris Tales. There it is.
Oh, Chris Tales. Yeah, I've heard of that.
yes. I've been meaning to get it for the longest time, and I've had it, and
That's the game all about like time and stuff, right?
yes.
Yeah, right. I played the demo. It was okay.
I love it. To me, it looked great, and I just waited, and I finally got it. I snagged for like $10.
Right.
But I still wanted to grab it. And it's games like that. I mean, House Flipper 2, you have zero interest in, but it's just a funny game.
What game?
House Flipper 2.
Oh, House Flipper 2. Yeah.
you're not.
I was
you're
so confused by that.
You're not. You're like, the fuck is he playing?
Yeah, I was like, why are you flipping houses as a video game?
Oh my god, these guys hit hard. Holy shit!
Oh, I was like, are you dead already?
I was about to die.
Well, there we go. Yeah, these Apple guys are just like dancing all over me, man. What the hell's going on here?
Trying to get. There we go.
Some Vengeance Fangs recover some health. Whew. Thanks, Asbel.
Asbel doesn't do health though, right? Not now, right now. We haven't unlocked it yet.
He can heal himself, but no, he doesn't heal anybody. The
okay.
only person that heals people on our team right now is Sophie.
And Pascal doesn't have heal. She's pure mage, right?
Yeah, she's
like
just
I guess like
an offensive mage.
gotcha. Which is not
So,
bad.
She's got all the classics. I guess took off my costume for Richard. I'll put it back on.
There we go. I was like, he wasn't in that. Would he have been that in the cutscene?
Yeah,
That would have been hilarious.
it's a great costume.
Weak against.
Damn,
okay.
son. Caught in the middle between all these guys.
I'm
Jesus
gonna get
Christ.
this area attack. There we go. Get over here. Get over here. Oh, get first.
Get
Yes.
first.
You got to do it.
Gotta do it every time, man.
That was your best.
That was your best. And it's like, let's talk about a game like this. I ranked this game pretty high on the scale. I'd give it like a solid 8 out of 10 experience. Obviously, if you like JRPGs. But
Right. If you don't like JRPGs, you might have a different
exactly,
opinion.
you might think this game sucks, and that's totally fine. But you gotta give it credit where it's due. Just like I can say The Last of Us, I don't like it. But in its category, I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it's a great horror shooter or, whatever it may fall into. It's just not a game for me, though.
It's funny because that's literally where Ryan and I had the disconnect. That's why he was so upset.
Yeah, and, that's fine. I get it. But, yeah, I don't know. But going to that category of game, I think Dead Space is awesome.
doing?
I guess they're pretty relative to each other. They're in the same genre, I would say.
See, in my eyes, Deadly Premonition reigns. in that
I don't even know what
aspect.
the hell Deadly Premonition is.
I talk about that game all the time. It's
Isn't that a fighting game?
no. Deadly Premonition is with the.
What the hell am I thinking of then?
Ooh, you missed the skit, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
dare
Well,
you.
I thought it was going to pop up again if I came over here. Because they do.
Oh no, Deadly Premonition is the horror game based off like Twin Peaks. I don't know if you played Twin. have seen
No, I never
Twin
played
Peaks?
Twin Peaks, but I feel like I'm starting to kind of remember what Deadly Premonition could have been.
It's a really silly game where it has terrible controls, terrible combat, but amazing story.
Okay.
and it's in the Guinness Book of World Records for being the most polarizing game. Some people gave it perfect 10 out of 10s, and some people gave it like 1 out of 10s. Just because
I
of
feel
how,
like I know what you're talking about.
how bad
The
the gameplay was. But the story was phenomenal. The story blew me away. And especially if you're a Twin
Glad I
Peaks fan.
stopped for that skit.
I know, right?
Anyway, sorry.
It's okay. I don't know. You might like Twin Peaks, but it's an old
It's an old show, right?
it's an old show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of shows, I'm already on season 2 of Loudermilk.
One more time.
Oh yeah, dude, I haven't even started it.
Dude, you got me onto it, man.
It's good?
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, damn. It's funny, right?
It's funny. The downside is you might not like it because like
The gate there.
he gets in like so spoiler. He gets in like situations where like
Reinforcements.
it's sort of relatable. So then like you're like fuck, you become like attached and it's like fuck you, and you almost become like an asshole like him.
After my own.
Well, I
Like
already
you-
kind of am, so.
You like feel you you sort of like feel for him as
Right,
the character.
right. Well, that's good.
But he's portrayed as an asshole, and then you understand like the opening scene is like him going into the coffee shop.
Yeah, and the girl, he opens the door for the girl, and then
Yes.
he's like, whoa, you know?
Yeah. And then he's like, you're ordering like 70 things.
Yeah, like, let me just get my one thing, and then I'll be out of here, and you can order your 70 things, which is totally fucking fair, by the way. That is
Exactly.
totally
Yes.
fucking fair.
So he does get a lot of situations where like, fuck, I relate to that.
Let's make for
But
the
going back
next
to our
adventure.
conversation in Katamari about, being a nice person, I would totally do that. If I was getting a huge order and there was like one person and it wasn't busy,
Oh, absolutely.
I'd be like, yeah, please, like, go in front of me. That's totally fine. Like, I'm going to be here for a minute. I'm not going to sit here and be like, wait for my 10 orders to come through,
it's called having a weird. Dude, I remember this part.
Yeah,
This
oh,
part's
yeah.
long. This part is long, right?
It
you
can
don't know
be
which
if you don't know.
You don't know which way to go. Okay, so I fucking remember this shit. Okay.
Yeah. This is usually everybody's one of the first hated parts of this game. It can get
Okay.
very confusing.
This
but
fucking bridge. This dude, it brought back so many memories.
this
I was like,
game has the little notice thing up there, so it's like you kind of know where to go. So they took out the challenge of it.
okay. Yeah, dude, fuck. I remember when I first started playing, I was like,
Yep. I remember it too. This was the first thing when I was playing this remaster. I was like, God damn it, I don't want to go to WALLBRIDGE again. Place sucks. It's just very easy to get confused unless you have the marker on the map, which in the original you didn't. So,
jeez. No wonder people.
well, typical JRPG kind of stuff. It's always got to be that one annoying area.
Well, sometimes, I mean, not every game is perfect, so
No.
every game's gonna have a little bit of like, ew. Speaking of RPGs and JRPGs, this month Claire Obscure Expedition 33 comes out.
Oh yeah, I know you're very excited for
I'm
that.
very, very excited. And
I think you're the only person.
Jesus Christ.
So enjoy. Go that way.
It's one of those indie games that is not being talked about. First of all, it's releasing for $50. That's a steal.
That's true.
That's a fucking steal.
In this day and age, remember when games used to be $49.99?
I hate to say it, if you're a fucking digital person, you could buy it for like
I
10.
am a digital person.
You could buy it for 10% off already, just for being a PlayStation Plus member, which is kind of insane.
All of your fear and doubt.
But
I'll bear it for you.
I'm still gonna get it physically. I missed out on the Steelbook edition, which sucks. Apparently GameStop was doing it, and of course, since I don't work there, I'm never like up to speed with any of their shit coming out.
Right.
So I did not know.
No, you're always late to the party.
I don't have a place in
I almost missed out on that Monster Hunter.
but your hope.
Monster Hunter Wilds?
Yeah, dude, because the fucking Amazon screwed me over.
Well, we also were very like, do we get it? Do we not?
You got it.
And honestly, I feel like we probably shouldn't have, because I feel like we really
I mean,
didn't even get that much out of
At
it.
this point, we spent maybe two weeks of that game?
I guess we did spend that much time, but it really didn't feel like we did.
No, it didn't feel like 2 weeks.
I feel like we barely played it.
And now that the first DLC, well, not DLC, the first
No,
extra
extra
monster,
content.
and it's just like,
Yeah, it's like, it's alright. I don't know. I think, what is the monster's name? Zoshia, I think.
Mitsuni or is
Oh, the
Mitsuni's
dragon.
not bad, yeah.
Well,
the bubble dragon.
Yeah. But the other thing is, the Mitsune isn't. She gives rank 6 armor. Why would you wear that?
Yeah, it's
We're up to like
a
rank
weird,
10 almost.
It's a weird Capcom move.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that. I mean, I'm sure they'll obviously update it later on, but for the time being, just didn't really make sense.
Well, is that the tempered version or the regular version that gives it?
I think there's only one armor set, so it doesn't matter which one you fight.
Oh, so even if it's like it becomes tempered, they're not going to upgrade the armor? You think?
Well, they might later down the line, but currently, no.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
maybe
It's not even that good, so
No.
it's really like, why would you even fight this thing?
I mean, it was a pretty easy fight. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, again, yeah, but that wasn't even tempered, and the one that we fought was 3-star, so you know we were way overqualified to take
Oh,
down
I
that
mean, yeah.
monster gear wise.
What's our motto?
Book of Friendship. Tree of Friendship, Book of Friendship.
Never give up. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like we didn't really play it to its full capacity. But we also completed the game, so what full capacity am I possibly talking about?
I mean, I guess the full capacity would just be to get every armor piece, get every creature. I don't know if we talked about this before, but like, you had to fucking fish in the game to even get to the fucking
I
mission.
know, I was so pissed off. I had no interest in doing that, man.
livid.
Because it was
Dude,
such a
you were-
waste. Like, why do you got to make me do this dumb quest to go hunt this monster, man? Just let me hunt the monster. If that was part of the original game for an original monster within that game, sure. But if it's going to be like a new monster you put out, don't tie it to any fucking quests that you have to do, man. That's so obnoxious. Just let me hunt the fucking monster.
It was so silly. You're like, what the fuck? I don't have that.
No, yeah, I was like, what the hell are you guys talking about? I don't have this quest. Because I never fished in the game because I never had to.
No,
It's a side quest.
fishing in that game is fucking awful.
Yeah, and also it just wasn't fun doing that. Was it hard? No, but I
No,
don't,
it's
I don't want to do
tedious.
it.
Very tedious.
And again, I never had to do it anyway for any part of the game prior to that, so I didn't do it. So, I don't know. It was just frustrating, to say the least.
And then what? The monster was finished in like not even 10
Dude, we
minutes. too.
destroyed that thing. It
It's
didn't
a-
even, like, move.
It's kind of crazy.
We absolutely just ate that thing alive. Which was fun, sure, but the hunt lasted like 3 minutes, and then we were done with that.
It took you longer to do the mission.
Yeah, exactly. It took me longer to fish. Because the fucking fish just would not grab onto the fishing rod. I was
And
like, all right.
welcome to Monster Hunter Fishing.
That's why I didn't like it, because I was like, dude, what am I doing wrong? I'm just dangling the shit in front of its face. Nobody's reacting to this, so like, what the hell? But I digress. I don't want to get stuck on it too long, but yeah, Monster Hunter World lasted me so much longer than Wilds.
And you know what? As a fucking $70 title.
Yep, it's a $70 title, and it definitely did not feel like a $70 title, I'll tell you that much.
So, Nintendo, you're just pulling that out of your ass that game's going to be $80 or $90.
No,
It's
Nintendo's
just-
prices for Switch 2 are absolutely ridiculous. $90 for a game? First of all, Nintendo, I'm sorry, you don't make games good enough to be that price at that price point. I'm sorry. You just don't.
I don't know. And also, people are forgetting that we're also paying for an outdated software of a console. Like,
Yeah.
there's new features, but the technology is outdated. So, like, why are games pricier? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? I
No,
get
it
it,
really
like, with the
doesn't.
tariffs incoming. Like, I hear what's happening is now, like, they're making all of these Switch consoles in, like, Vietnam, and then, like, they're going to transfer them to the U.S. and, like, stockpile them.
Right.
And that way, we'll have, like, the Switch at a shorter... Oh, my God, these guys are fucking kicking our asses.
Well, they had their Eleth burst, so... Oh, I died. Oh, shit.
I was going to say, Sherry is not with us. You can't... Oh, wow. Hell yeah, life bubbles. Oh! Get out of me.
Richard.
You pause it or me?
I did by accident. Hold on.
Oh, you can't use items right away. Oh, there's a cooldown.
I was trying to figure out how to... Damn it.
Oh, you're not...
No, I'm not Richard
You're not
anymore.
Richard.
I forgot how to... Whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm also
Oh,
so
shit.
used to
You dazed
playing
me. You're so used to playing on
the
a...
Japanese versions of these games, so the buttons are a little switched up. For some reason, they love to switch up circle and X.
Well, it's like in any console. Like, Microsoft is, like, different from, like... the X button is, like, up top, right? Or some bullshit?
I don't even know.
When you look
I
at
don't.
it-
I don't fucking
the
play.
controller.
Oh no, that never mixes me up. I don't know how that mixes you up.
The
That's
X
crazy.
button is on the left,
Yeah, but
which is fucking stupid. The
you
X
just
button should be at
press the
bottom.
same button. Like it's square on the PS5 controller, and then it's but who cares?
But
You just
90% of
press
the time,
that
it's
button.
muscle memory. So it's
Exactly.
not
That's what
even-
I'm saying. It's muscle memory. I'm just
X to
pressing
me
the
is at the
leftmost
bottom, not to
button.
the left.
But that's if you're looking at the controller all the time. Are you constantly looking at the controller when you play games?
Sometimes.
I never look at the controller. It's all just muscle memory. I'm pressing square right now, which would be X on the Xbox button or controller. I mean,
I guess it's like
it's just muscle memory. I don't know. I don't look at the
I
controller
never
ever.
like for me, I never know what your house is. I just know how to get there. Like if you told me, like if you asked me, hey, where do you live? I'm like, I don't know where the fuck you live. I just know how to get there.
I don't know where you live.
You know,
Which understandable.
that's like
but,
muscle memory to me.
Muscle memory is what I'm explaining to you right now with the controller. It doesn't matter what the button says. You're just pressing the button because it's in the same location on the controller itself. That's muscle memory.
That's true. I guess what I'm talking about is just my memory shit.
What I'm saying is nothing like that. Kill them both. Kill them both.
Does he get both? Or no?
I think I hit both of them. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let me get my pew pew.
And
Oh, you got
another
two?
one. Yeah, we have so much E-Lith.
God damn.
Yeah, I wonder when everybody else learns theirs. Asbel, I think, should be learning his soon. Let's check, actually.
Bench SP.
Yeah, it's for when they're not in the party.
Oh, that's so good.
Pascal, let's see. What do you got? No, she doesn't have hers yet. Maybe, yeah, Richard gets his so early for reasons. Yeah, Stampede Strike. All right, there you go. So now Asbel will learn his.
Ooh.
So that's cool.
Will the NPC do it?
Yeah. If I allow them to, by not taking it first.
Look, the key.
Oh damn!
It's a great cutscene.
Once we have this.
It's the key.
Someone's here.
What?
What?
Oh shit!
Richard!
Richard. Got cut in half, pretty much.
Richard!
Jeez.
Oh
That's the worst
I
oh no
did it!
ever.
I did it! I killed the prince! Sophie! Pascal! Grab him! He'll call reinforcements!
Jeez.
Come on. Just hang in there.
Where's Sherry when you need her?
Stay with me.
He's really knocked out. Oh shit.
Super. Well, I mean, he got cut in half, pretty much. Guy sliced him in half with the sword, pretty much. Not in half, but
He's got like an evil within. Oh damn.
Richard?
That's not Richard. Oh boy. It's funnier because his hat.
You filth.
Jeez.
you filth.
Richard?
No emotion.
Is he gonna take his helmet off at least? Asbel always has a surprised look.
Always.
How dare you? You filthy scum!
Oh shit.
You'll pay for what you did to me. You'll suffer like no other.
Damn. 1,000 cuts.
That's enough!
You could have got some information out of him.
It'll never be enough. It's nothing compared to the pain that I feel.
No, Richard! Stop it right now!
How
How dare you?
me?
Richard.
Richard.
What?
Is that why his eyes are two colors? He's got the good and the bad. That's
Well,
fun.
whatever happened to them as kids, you
I didn't
know?
mean to say that.
Are you okay? Is it your chest?
It'll be okay. Let's just hurry to the South Bridge. We have the key now.
Jeez.
Yeah, okay, but what about
My
your
wound healed up exponentially fast.
I'm all right.
What wound?
He barely struck me.
Damn.
Nothing to worry about.
Barely struck me, man. You were dead on the floor.
He really
But I
was.
saw how deep it was.
He's-
He's right. He actually looks just fine.
He was bleeding like crazy.
I wish they actually showed the blood.
I know, right? There's no indication
Yeah, I
of that
know.
whatsoever.
That's like one of the lame parts about the game. I
It
always
is
thought
somewhat
about that.
kid friendly, you know what I mean?
Of course, yeah. I always thought they should have showed it. At least a little bit.
Doo-doo-doo.
Center bridge.
Belligerent Prince.
Oh, there's a chest up here. Not now, at least. Oops.
No secret chest. There is. Oh,
Oh, yeah, there was one behind the table. I think it's actually something pretty decent, too.
good eye, sir.
I'm sure there's nothing else I can grab in here. Any talking points? Yeah,
Titanium
scabbard.
scabbard. Who uses a scabbard?
Asbel.
Ooh, 177.
That's good. That's good stuff. You want me to go down now? Yeah. Actually, I think this would be a good way to go, and then actually go up instead of down.
I still can't believe, like...
What?
oh my god.
Yeah, right. They were just waiting for that.
I'm saying, I can't believe I remembered, like, this.
Give you PTSD. You're
Dude,
probably like,
it
God damn
really
it.
did.
I don't want to do this. Trust me, every time I play this game, not anymore so much, because this version, like I said, has the, you know, like the markers on where
Right,
to go.
it's-
But when I used to replay this on PS3, every time I got to this point, I'd be like, God damn it. I'd have to, like, memorize it.
Didn't they have something like this in Vesperia, too?
Yeah, more. Oh, damn, I went the wrong way. Damn. Yeah, I mean, this is just a classic, like, JRPG / Tales game, sort of puzzly area, I guess you could say.
It's like you're always just, like, in the area, and you have to, like... It's always some sort of a castle, right?
Yeah, it's always some kind of castle. Yeah, Vesperia definitely had something like this.
I gotta say, I know you didn't like Really Arise, but I really enjoyed it.
I gotta try it again. I never beat it. I got up to the snow place and then just stopped.
I really should, get the DLC for it, too.
That was another disappointing thing. I thought the DLC was kind of meh.
Was it?
I know all about it, so
Oh, okay.
it really wasn't that good. Didn't really seem worth it whatsoever. I don't know what the problem with Arise was for me. I just did not like it that much.
I think it...
I gotta try it again.
I think it looked... For you, maybe it looked too pretty, and, like, it lost its JRPG charm, and it was too modernized.
I just don't think I really liked any of the characters.
Yeah?
Yeah, like I didn't like Law. Alphin's okay. Shion's okay, but like I just didn't really like anybody. This game, it's like I love Richard, so it's like I want to play him. So,
You can't go wrong.
but anyway, next time on Super Knuckleheads, we'll continue this stupid WALLBRIDGE castle puzzle that pisses Peter off so much, and maybe we'll fight
Fuck
the
the
boss.
castle.
Who knows? But we'll see you then.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching the show. Please stick around, please don't go. Click on to the next video. The Super Knuckleheads are on a roll.